Hi, my name is Maceo Lewis. Welcome to ML Sports. Today I want to talk about Game 1 Nuggets Thunder and specifically about a play at the end of the game. I want to give props to Russell Westbrook. No, he didn't make the game winning shot, but he did make the game winning assist. So in this game, let me just break down the numbers right quick. So both teams, they had double digit scores. The Nuggets had five double digit scores. The Thunder had six. The Nuggets had three double digits, double double players. Joker, obviously, who I think should be the MVP. I just posted a video on that, a short video on why I think he should. This game show why he should be the MVP. But anyway, Gordon, 22 points, 14 rebounds. He of course made the game-winning shot. And Braun, he had 11 points, 13 rebounds. Murray had 21 points. SGA had 33 points, 10 rebounds. And like I said, they had six players in double digits. Look, OKC, they run 10 deep. They got 10 players out there versus the Nuggets who were playing like eight. So OKC, they play great defense. They seem to undermine Joker's ability to get his teammates involved. Like you saw that one play where Holmgren blocked Porter when Jokic tried to give him an assist. It was a lob, but he timed it perfectly. There was a play where it looked like Joker was going to try to make a back behind the back pass, and Caruso just flat out stole it. He just read. It's like they studied tape on Joker, and they knew when exactly he was going to make his passes, and they focused on that. And Joker only had six assists, and I say only because I mean usually he scores close to the double digits in assists, and they got physical with him too. They got Joker in the with what five fouls. Joker at one point got flagrant foul. He elbowed what's his name Dork in the back of the head because obviously he was getting frustrated because OKC was getting physical with him. So, but it was a great game. The Nuggets made a great comeback, and it just came down to this last play where Chet Holmgren had two free throws, missed both of them. So it was shortly after Jokic made that three to cut it to one. Holmgren misses the second free throw. Look, that both teams kind of hesitated to get the rebound. I was like, how come nobody's going to rebound? But eventually, I believe Braun got the rebound, and the ball actually gets up in the Westbrook stance. Like he's driving down the court, and like so. Bear in mind, Russell Westbrook. Like to me, my eyes, like I don't know Russell Westbrook personally, and I don't know this guy, but from what I observe on the TV screen, it looks like he's out to get at his former teams, right? He used to play for the Thunder, right? So to me, it sounds like he really wants to stick it to his former team. It looked the same way against the Clippers. So he used to play for the Clippers too, and every time he would hit a three, he'd be going at the bench and putting up signs and stuff. It's like yeah, like he wants to win, but he really wants to stick it to his former team. So, Russell, he had the ball and it was always like a fast break. He was driving towards the back. There was two defenders. I know Holmgren was one of them. After he missed a free throw, he got down on defense. And so Holmgren was, basically he had to make a decision what he's going to do, whether he's going to try to help his other teammate and prevent Russell from scoring, or whether he's going to get closer to where Gordon was and try to get to three. So it looked like Holmgren wasn't coming, but it looked like he was leaning towards trying to block Russell Westbrook. And then Russell just made a perfectly timed pass to the point where Holmgren didn't have enough time to get to Gordon to get off a good block to either block the shot or deter a 3-point shot. And Gordon sank it. Now another credit I give to Russell Westbrook. See, in that moment of jubilation where your team takes the lead after having they hadn't even scored, they hadn't even had the lead since like the first quarter, and that was the potentially game winning shot. Instead of Russell Westbrook like celebrating, pointing fingers at Thunder or anything, he got back on defense, and the last I can't remember who the last guy who lobbed the ball and missed it at the end. But I mean, he played good enough to where he didn't allow the ball to get down court to draw a stupid foul or get past half court to give OKC another opportunity to make a higher percentage shot. It wasn't until after the final shot didn't go through that's when he started celebrating, and everybody was celebrating and happy, and they were all happy for Gordon. So look, I give Russell Westbrook credit. He had like 18 points, two assists, but that one assist was the one that helped them with the game. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out because I don't see anybody talking about that, or at least from the channels that I watch, and giving them props for that. So credit to Russell Westbrook. He's playing great off the bench. He's a key addition to this Nuggets team. And look, make no mistake, Joker's the best player on this team, and they're gonna go as far as Joker goes. But Joker, he also it's part of the strength of his game. He gets his other teammates involved, and obviously he kicks shots out to players like Murray and Gordon and Braun. Porter didn't have that good of a game this time around, but yeah, this is a tough team to beat. So we'll see what happens. I totally expect in game two the Thunder to. I think they're gonna blow them out, and it's not nothing against Denver, but I think the Thunder are gonna come out and just like they got tip double this game, I think they're gonna do the same thing this game. Denver, although if Denver smells blood, make no mistake, they're gonna try to get the game. But look, they just came off a 7-game series with the Clippers. They just got stole game one, so their mentalities, my expected mentalities, be like, look, we got one. All we gotta do now is win 3 more home games, and we'll move on to the next series. And OKC, they need to win this game, and they need to win one at Denver as well to get home court back. So I expect OKC to win this game, but look, if OKC comes out deflated, if that shot by Gordon just took him out of it, and then the Nuggets smell blood, then it's going to be a different outcome. So yeah, OKC, they need to come out and shake that off, win this next game, and then we'll see what happens in Denver. But yeah, I totally expect them about. But they look great. OKC, that defense looks great, and we'll see how they respond. I mean, they are a young team, but if you ask me, I do expect them to come back and win game two. But anyway, that's all I have to say at this point about game one. I'm gonna try to watch the second half of this Cavs Pacers game and the first game of Wolves and Warriors. So anyway, that's ML Sports Talk. Hit the subscribe button so you can see more of my reviews and commentary about sports. It's ML Sports Talk. And hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It just gives you notices of my next post. It also lets me know that you're interested in hearing what I have to say. So anyway, that's it for now. And until next time.